Disclaimer, I have to whisper in this video. Okay, because I have a feeling this may be considered a serious video to some people, I'm gonna add a few warnings. But anyway, I just want to say this video is honestly gonna be messy and not gonna make any sense due to my memory genuinely being so bad because it's foggy. But despite this, I hope this will be a fun watch for all you. Okay, so it was like Sunday when my grandpa wanted my mom and me to stay with him, and despite both me and my mom not really wanting to go, we decided to go anyways because we might as well spend time with our grandpa. And honestly, I didn't mind spending time with him at all. It's just the timing was a little annoying due to the fact that I had school tomorrow. But anyways, I packed up and got my school clothes and backpack, and we went to go stay the night at my grandpa's. So this is where my memory is hazy because I can't remember if it was either a Monday or a Tuesday night when we first fought, but thankfully I have proof that I will show. And according to the date of the videos I took, it was a Monday night when this happened. I'm gonna try my best to remember what caused this fight, but first let me take a second to apologize for my ass memory because I am sorry I cannot talk about this in detail because I can't really remember a lot of things in this. So keep in mind, my mom was drunk as hell, like to the point where she starts she was drunk to the point where she starts acting so fucking stupid. First, I remember her being the playful drunk where me and her were play fighting. Like for example, she jokingly got into the garage and got the whip that my grandpa's father used to use on horses, and she proceeded to like hit the bed with it. She accidentally hit me with the whip, which caused this scar that I'm showing on the screen, which this was over the Raiders when I think I said I didn't care for the Raiders, and that's when she jokingly got the whip. But before this, she was being rude about it to the point where I was starting to get like pissed about it. Fast forward, my mom is on her phone being loud while watching TikToks about the Raiders and basically yelling out loudly, and I was starting to get mad because my grandpa was likely sleeping and my mom was yelling like a goddamn idiot about a fucking football team. But this isn't what caused the fight. Now take this with a grain of salt because I can't remember what caused this, but I remember her trying to kick me and I grabbed her toes to stop her. I kind of remember her grabbing my hair and I think she said something, but then my memory clashes with me sitting on the ground after I asked her to please move so I can lay in a certain way. But either way, this is when the real fight happened because my mom was talking so much shit. I remember that much. I then remember jabbing her with my arm in order for her to move, and that's when it started. She then screamed, "I'm sick of your shit!" And that's when she started swinging at me. I remember falling off the bed and she kept swinging at me. I fell in a position where my upper body was safe but my legs were exposed. This I remember clearly because she kept trying to swing at me. She eventually stopped and tried to grab my ankles. When I tell you, I was scared that she was gonna try to choke me, so what I did was I tried to kick her in the face, but eventually she grabbed my foot and started to bite my goddamn toes. I remember screaming at the top of my lungs as I reached and pulled her hair. To my surprise, because my mom's hair is starting to thin out, I didn't need to use that much force to pull her hair because when I started to apply force, just strands of hair fell out, and then that's when she stopped biting my toe. Here's proof of the toe bite. I discreetly took a photo of it when it was freshly bitten into. Please ignore my toenail and my dirty nail. After this, my legs were exposed and my mom just began to kick at my legs, and here is the photos of all the bruises I received due to her kicks. Okay, now that we got all that out of the way, she stopped and started yelling at me to give her the charger, and I wasn't gonna give her the charger after what happened. So what I did was I remember unplugging it and I threw it underneath the bed so she couldn't get it. And this was like a few minutes after the fight kind of died down because I can't really remember, to be honest. But after that, she stopped. And I want to remind people that what I've just said is probably not accurate. Again, my memory of this whole thing is completely foggy and the order of this is possibly inaccurate, but for the next part of this video's evidence. And in the video, she said some things, but I can't play the full video, so I'm just gonna read the things she said. I also have other videos I took as well, but man, when I tell you, when rewatching these videos, I took it was very triggering to say the least. Like, my hands genuinely started to shake upon rewatching these videos. I'm only gonna repeat a few things she said. In one of the videos she said, and I quote, "Oh, you crying like a little crybaby? Oh, poor baby." She said that after she swung at my foot. Of course I'm gonna cry because it hurt when she hit my toe and foot. I then told her to go overdose on alcohol out of anger, and soon I started hyperventilating. She then said, "Fucking faggot, gay ass bitch." Right after she said this, she then mocked my crying. Now, it was triggering to rewatch these videos again. I tear up anytime I do, cause it's just, man. Man. And I want you to pay attention to what I'm saying right now. I'm only telling you a little bit of the sentences that I said, that she said. I can't show you guys the full video of this for many reasons. Now take this with a grain of salt, because honestly in the videos I did say some things that were uncalled for, which is low-key why I do think I deserved what happened to me. But man, the things we say out of anger, I'll say that one bit. Well, the first fight is over. Now on to the second fight we had. For this, I remember going to school. I was pissed off for the reason we fought, and I remember just like ranting to my friends about our fight and showing them the bruises that were forming. But fast forward to the next night, all day I was just pissed off at my mom, and surprise, surprise, my mom was faded. And that made me even more pissed because I remember her saying something about sobering up only for her to just relapse. Please understand that my mom has been telling me for years and years and years straight that she'll sober up only for her to relapse again. So what happened next was that she came into the room that I was in. I remember that she was giggling and laughing, but in the back of my mind, I was thinking, how could she even act like this when we fought yesterday? I remember her telling me to give her the charger because her phone was gonna die. Now, due to my anger, I had told her no. After this, my memory is blank, but I remember her getting pissed off and walking away. We got into a mini argument afterwards, and out of anger, I remember saying these exact words: "I hope you don't wake up tomorrow." Now, this is my fault for what happened next. If I'm gonna be real with you guys, I didn't even think before saying this sentence. It all just came out without even me thinking before I speak. I could have lied and said I meant to say something else, but no, I want this to be honest of me. I remember my mom standing in the doorframe as she stared me down, and I didn't feel anything. It felt like my emotions were gone, almost like I didn't even realize what had slipped out of my mouth. I remember her charging at me and grabbing my hair and pulling it. Here's a photo I took of all the hair she pulled out, allegedly, guys. After that, I remember her getting the horse whip from the garage my grandpa keeps it in, and I put some blankets over myself to protect myself as she attempted to hit me with the whip. She then tried to lift up the bed sheets, and before anything could happen, my grandpa had walked in and stopped everything. I remember her screaming, "She attacked me! She attacked me first!" And here I am now. I can't remember anything further because it's all just blank to me. Okay, but now remember, guys, this is all alleged, okay? Everything in this video is said it's alleged that my friend had said. Okay, everything is alleged. But that's the story when me and my mom fought for 2 days straight. Bye.
Don't tie me up and fuck me hard, oh yeah baby, 'cause my pussy's wet and I'm so fucking horny. Put your fingers in me, we're inside my belly.